Welcome to the Hustle Wing podcast. Today we are joined by Daniel Brown, and we're going to chat to him about his concept today and get to know him and his idea a little bit. So thank you so much for your time, Daniel, and thank you for joining us. You all right? You feeling good today?
Yeah, doing well, doing well. Thank you for having me.
Good, good. So what is your software? What is it?
Yeah, so I am going to share my screen here. Okay. So, my name is Daniel Brown, and I have a product called ContentCraft that I'm currently working on. It is the primary purpose is to simplify content creation and maximize engagement and achieve content and marketing goals for marketers. Help marketers achieve goals. I have a background in marketing, 15 plus years in B2B and B2C growth strategies, a lot of success there. Also, leveraging AI and data to drive results for businesses. And so, looking at bringing my expertise to this piece. Um, so, the market overview. So, we got a market here that's growing pretty exponentially, looking at 69.8 billion, almost 70 billion by 2028. The key players are HubSpot, Adobe, Sitecore, WordPress, of course, and then some of the looking at some of the types of content management programs out there. There are a variety. There's enterprise content management, which would be something like your. I'm sorry, I misspelled that. It says IMB. It's supposed to be IBM. FileNet. Also, your web content management systems, which sometimes tend to be used by things like WordPress, Drupal, HubSpot. They're very common in the marketplace. And then you got a variety of other ones that offer a bunch of other types of content management as well. So what what I'm doing is, sorry, I'm trying to get used to this setup here.
It's
Keep
okay.
going backwards. So you've got the rise of interactive content over the past few years, of course, I mean, grown over the past 20 years. But as speeds on the internet increase and phones improve, you have consumers wanting more and more interactive content. And so you have 80% of consumers prefer visual content to text. Video generation generates 12,000% more shares than on social media than text and image content.
Yeah.
Of course, growth of AI is becoming huge, and that's going to be, 60% of marketers believe that AI is critical for success in content marketing. And I'm one of those. I believe that. Content personalization. I think the key point here is that, 52% of consumers are more likely to purchase from brands that create personalized experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then going into looking at channels, I think the key point here is that the average consumer uses 5.6 digital devices per day. So that shows that you have a variety of channels that you can reach consumers. And then measuring content, which is a content ROI, which is critical to a marketer, being able to understand, look at the different metrics, and then you have your key your KPIs, your key performance indicators to ensure that you're tracking in the right direction, and that you're supporting your marketing goals and supporting your sales team effectively. So the challenge overall is that the businesses struggle with content creation, optimization, and they often lack resources, especially smaller organizations, but they know they have to compete in the digital space. Pain points for prospects is going to be, time, like I said, time and resource constraints, staying ahead of content trends, measuring content performance, and of course other challenges with market platforms. so ContentCraft seeks to answer these pain points with a seamless creation of AI driven tools that help to maximize efficiency, and so that's going to help to mitigate those time and resource constraints. Then you have ContentCraft is going to provide trend analysis and AI driven trend predictions, which is going to be highly valuable to anyone that is, maybe constrained by, other, funding and resources and things like that. So it helps to boost um, the small business, small to medium sized business. So that's going to be the target audience for this product. And of course, you want to be able to measure the performance and track it. And then you've got it's user friendly interface, and as I'll show you in just a moment. And it's open, and it's going to leverage open source in every way possible. And so that's going to be one of the key differentiators with this product.
Yeah.
Um, ContentCraft is not going to be just a content marketing platform. It's a comprehensive suite of tools designed to help businesses create, optimize, and measure their the effectiveness of their campaigns and their content strategies. So the value prop in general is our AI powered platform empowers you to generate impactful content instantly, optimizing it for success, collaborating seamlessly, and scale effortlessly. So it's going to help reduce creation time, improve performance, and increase collaboration and unprecedented efficiency. So here's what the product will look like from a phone, on a mobile phone. So you'll be able to manage all of your content for your campaigns, or your websites, or whatever platforms you're using, whatever your goals are. But you'll be able to manage all of that, track it, be able to have instant data to work from. And then but like I was saying earlier, it's going to leverage open source integration. And so we'll be able to use tools like from the um, email perspective. I want us to be integrated with things like Mautic, which is a email as a marketing automation tool that is very similar to Pardot, but it's open
Yeah.
source. And so that's something out there that I think we should see more marketers using if possible. So it'll be integrated with different products like that, WordPress. There'll be WordPress plugins for this product. Also, the AI driven insights. So that's going to be able to review the data and be able not only to just crunch the data and determine what's working and what's not, but it's going to be able to help you determine what those KPIs should be for you yourself in managing and understanding the data.
Yeah.
So it's gonna do the bulk of the work for you, and so we're going to try to leverage AI every step of the way wherever we possibly can.
Okay.
Um, and then it'll simplify workflows, and then of course the user friendly UI, which is mobile optimized, as you can see.
Yeah.
Um, so just a rundown of some of the features. There's a content calendar management, much like you would see in Hootsuite,
Yeah.
which is used for social media. There will be the marketing automation, which will include email and social media as well. Content creation tools, so blog post templates, social media posts, video and audio, AI powered content optimization, analytics and reporting, and then collaboration features, which are similar to all the different Slack and things like that out there. So we hope to take all of these tools and pull them into a single workspace. So
Yeah.
And then, of course, all the API integrations that I referenced earlier. Um, the benefits of this program, this application, is that there will be increased content production. It'll help improve content quality and engagement. Of course, if you improve the content, you're improving engagement.
Yeah.
Um, and then it'll reduce content creation costs, which is a huge goal for me in this for the end user, and then more efficient workflows, and then better marketing ROI at the end of the day. So the competition currently would be these HubSpot, Clear Voice, Sprout, Contentful, and there are going to be others. There's
Yeah.
Hootsuite, which are sometimes focused on a particular segment within marketing, that you
Mhm.
have to use this tool and that tool,
Yeah.
and then this will bring everything all under one roof.
Yeah.
The key differentiators, it's going to be an AI powerhouse. Like I said, every opportunity we're going to leverage AI.
Yeah.
It's going to be open and adaptable. It's going to be cost effective and scalable, simple and intuitive, and then data driven decisions, which is going to help everyone.
Yeah.
Our business model is, of course, pretty straightforward. It's going to be market research, research content trends regularly, develop AI driven content platform that integrates creation, optimization, and analytical analytics tools. User centric design and iterative development, so focusing on the end user, um, you know, these are folks that are used to being, our target audience, our personas are going to be marketing professionals who
Mhm.
have used a variety of tools already, and they have
Yeah.
certain expectations,
Mhm.
and we're going to, present those within this product. And then, of course, for the uh, the revenue side, it's going to be subscription based. Like many of those out there, will be focused as an organization on ARR.
Yeah.
We're going to be exploring additional revenue streams as well. I have a lot of contacts within the fintech industry and marketing, martech, so we'll look at opportunities for leveraging strategic partnerships, always looking to grow and not just work in a silo, but having, constantly growing and leveraging relationships within the industry, and
Yeah.
looking for opportunities to help our end user work more effectively and efficiently.
Yeah.
Um, so that's that's the entire uh, presentation there. Any
Amazing.
questions off the bat?
Um, no, you pretty much covered everything actually. Maybe if I was more technical, in the marketing space, I'd be able to ask you sort of more technical questions. But I feel like you've covered, the basis of everything, and I feel like you know what you're talking about. You did mention that you have 15 years of experience, so I see that I trust that you know what you're talking about. And I appreciate that you took the time to talk about your competitors and stuff, because that was the main question, like what would differentiate you between them. So
Hmm.
I understand that, like, being power AI driven and stuff is kind of like your USP. So yeah, I think that was amazing. Thank you so much for sharing and
Hmm.
taking the time to put together such a well put presentation. And yeah, it's been a pleasure chatting to you, I guess.
Likewise, likewise. It's been great. Thank you very much.
Awesome.